Okay, gotcha.
We're gonna end off the podcast with JP talking about the Myrtles Plantation really quick. So I'm gonna go through top 3 scariest movies that I've ever seen and the top 3 scariest games I've ever played. So first, Joe knows this, Dakota knows this. It's Insidious. The fucking soundtrack to it.
Yeah.
You can just play that fucking song and I will be on edge. That shit scared the fuck out of me. Number 2, Paranormal Activity. Because whenever I first saw that in theaters, you know how it was such a low budget film?
Yeah.
It was like $10,000 to make or something really low budget like that. I remember
Filmed with
watching it.
fucking ring cameras.
And I had never seen a movie like that, like a paranormal movie like that. And it was such like the rage. So I was like, let's go fucking see it. I forgot who I watched it with, probably with you, Kingsley.
Yeah.
Or some.
It was me, you, Justin. It was a good amount of our friends.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
Dude.
that movie was like really hype. It kind of took over.
And it was good.
It was.
They just
yeah, it was
needed to
good.
stop after that one. And
Yep.
that's what they needed to do.
Another example of things that should have just been allowed to die. You know.
Space Jason.
God, what the fuck? Jesus.
But anyway, Paranormal Activity is so high up because after that, I was so scared. Remember when I had the futon? Like the futon and then the TV right there? I laid down on my futon, laid on my back, and I was just staring up at the ceiling. The lights were off, and I'm like, fuck, I can't go to sleep like this. So I turned my lights on, and I shut my blinds on the window, and I locked the door. Like to my room, like that would help anything, and that's how I slept. I
Okay.
woke up, everything was like that.
So it really got you.
Yeah, it scared the shit out
It
of
got
me.
me too.
Scared the shit out of me.
I think it got a lot of people during that time.
Yeah,
It was very jump scare heavy.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly.
yeah, and the
I
hype.
do remember shitting my pants in the theater because of like the loud. I mean, it's loud as fucking.
Right,
like,
and
yeah.
I remember them showing people in the theater. Like we showed it to these select few people.
Screened it for them.
Yeah, and then all their reactions just horrifying. They're just
yeah.
like blood curdling screams and shit.
which
but-
just kind of gets your blood going.
Yeah, and you're like hyped about it and whatever. And number 3, it might, if it wasn't for like the nostalgia of Insidious and Paranormal Activity, it would be number 1. But Sinister, number 3.
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all have ever seen that movie, bro. Kingsley, you ever seen that? Oh my god,
That's
one
a
of the
goodie.
scariest movies I've ever seen in my life. A home movie tape type shit. It's horrifying. And I'll give an honorable mention to a recent movie that I just saw. Me and JP have been talking about it all day. Nun 2 made me audibly fucking yell by myself last night at my monitor 4 separate times.
Right here?
Yep, I was sitting right in that chair. Just, I mean, I guess the studio monitors.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was loud, and I even turned it down. After the second jump scare, I turned the volume down,
And
and
this
I
motherfucker
still yelled
Lives
2
by
times.
himself. He doesn't have to turn it down for anybody.
No,
You know?
no, no. I was like, maybe if it wasn't as loud, I won't get scared. Nah.
Yeah.
This
It could be
dark-ass
silent.
room with sound dampening everywhere. Yeah, it's the perfect setting for a horror film.
I turned the light on after the second.
All right, so for
second jump
Chris,
scare.
we got Insidious for number 1, Paranormal Activity, Sinister is number 3, but definitely a good honorable mention is Nun 2.
great movie.
Nun 2.
Let's go to Kingsley for the top 3 scariest movies you've ever seen.
I'll go with it as number 1.
Wait, original or remake?
Original.
Oh, I love that choice. I got into a debate over some comment on YouTube was like, the new It is so much more scarier, blah, blah, blah. I was like, and I said the old one is scarier, and they're like, oh, it's just a guy in a clown makeup. I'm like, that's what makes
That's
it
exactly-
scary.
yeah.
It's not
It's that
animated.
John Wayne Gacy shit we were talking about.
Yeah, it's like real. It,
Chilling in a sewer, being like, "Hey, kid."
yeah, in the
which could totally fucking happen.
right. It's very
It's a
realistic.
very real possibility.
Right. But anyway, number 1, It original.
Number 2, I'd say. I guess it's not really a movie, but the old Goosebump series.
Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
Dude,
Fuck
I
yeah.
read the fuck out of those books.
Yeah, same here. And the
Do you remember
movies were
that
fucking great,
mannequin?
too.
The mannequin one in the mall, that book?
Stay out of the basement.
I don't
Please tell me you guys remember that one. Or the mask one, the Halloween mask one that the bitch couldn't take off when
Yeah,
she put it on.
I've seen it. Yeah.
I remember in Aftercare at STM, they would have Goosebumps on.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Dude, those series were.
That's like scarring. Why would
Yeah.
they show the children? The children.
Yeah, literal children, fifth, sixth.
What the fuck?
Yeah, fifth, sixth grade.
None of them ever like, or that I saw ended with like a happy ending.
No.
That's how a horror film should
Yeah.
end.
It
You
should
know.
be like, wow, that was all fucked up. All of it. Was fucked
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
And then number 3, fairly new. It's called Smile.
Okay.
No
that's a
shit.
good one.
I need
That's
to
a good
see
one.
that.
Yeah, that is
Fuck,
a good
I haven't
film.
seen that
Yeah.
yet.
So we got the original It, and do you know what year that came out? The original one, because I haven't
Is that
actually seen the
80s?
new. Yeah, I haven't seen the new one, and that's like very recent.
New
isn't
ones
it?
are good, but
New ones.
the new ones, there's 2 parts.
Yeah.
Okay.
2
when,
parts.
when they're older and grown up.
Oh, it follows the story of the original. Oh, that's.
It's
kinda
good,
cute.
but it's
Okay.
just the clown in the original one is scarier.
So we'll just call it 85
Yeah.
or 86. We'll just put it in the same year as Top Gun, the original. And then after that, the Goosebumps film series, which is phenomenal. Fantastic choice.
R.L.
Honestly,
Stein,
wouldn't-
motherfucker.
Yeah, I wouldn't have thought of that unless you brought it up. R.L. Stein, motherfucker, is right. Yeah, I read all them.
I
fucking
love
things,
those
dude.
books, man.
That and I read Transformers. I was into the.
You read They had
where
books?
They yeah. Where
I never knew they had books.
the humans turn into rats and shit. And
Whoa, 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 whoa.
No, that's not Transformers.
What is it?
That's
Transformites or some shit like that.
no, dude.
Animorphs.
Animorphs. I
Yeah.
read those.
I never-
Animorphs, yeah.
I never
read
read
that
that.
real young at
Yeah,
St. Jude.
dude.
Yeah. Those were.
I was
for
like-
some reason they had like 40 of them on the in the shelf in the library.
I was like Optimus Prime.
Original It, Goosebumps again. Props. That was a good choice. And then your last one was Smile, which is a fairly new one, but I also really enjoyed that film. That was a very
The
very
ending
good.
was
It's fucking crazy. Dude. Yeah.
Fuck,
Dude,
I gotta watch it.
That's not a Netflix special, is it? I think that's.
No, I think it's on Hulu.
Hulu?
or Prime. I
Yeah.
think it might be Prime.
I know it's not Netflix. I haven't had Netflix in like 2.5 years. So if I've seen it, it can't.
Bro,
be
they
a
took
Netflix
The Office
special.
off. I'm fucking.
Yeah, that's exactly when. And also, it's
ridiculous.
like what is it, like $23 a month now.
Yeah, they're
I can't-
constantly upping the price.
Can't justify that. All right, I'll make mine quick because I already know them. Number 1 for me is I Spit on Your Grave, the original.
Oh no shit,
Have you seen that?
Yes. Well,
So it's based
I-
off of a book, which is also very good, but the movie's fucking awesome.
I
too.
remember I saw it one time, and I remember a scene that's pretty fucking. Yeah, the scene that you're thinking about,
Yeah.
it's really fucking brutal, and it was really hard to watch. And
Yeah.
I don't think I finished it after that. I think I got really turned off
It's really
from it.
hard to get through. Now, just so we're all clear, she does come back and kick some ass because it's called I Spit on Your Grave, but it's actually named after the book is called The Day of the Woman, and it's when like she comes back and fucks them motherfuckers up. But yeah, that's definitely number 1 because I remember when I watched that, it fucked with me for like months. I couldn't sleep right, and it was like, wow, that shit actually happens.
Graphic.
That stuff actually happens. That's not like an exaggeration by any means.
Yeah.
So, like okay.
I don't like when horror. See, I like it in that instance because it's like following a book and stuff. But I don't like how horror movies now have turned into like rape being
like the
a
driving
part
factor.
of it.
Yeah.
I feel like you can make a great horror movie without all that shit.
Speaking of my,
I don't like that's
my number 2 is Jeepers Creepers, the second one.
the second one. I've never seen the second one. I saw the first one.
The second one's when the high school kids, they're on the school bus and they get the tire blown out and they pull the thing out and it's got, I forget the actor's name, but the dude with the rose tattoo on his belly button from the first one. I don't know why the second one was just better for me. I like the second one more. I don't know.
I didn't really get scared at the first one at all. Like,
Yeah,
whenever he
the-
got
the-
on top of the car.
Oh yeah, because they were all just stuck in the car the
Yeah.
whole fucking time. Yeah, so it's kind of the same with the second one, but it's a school bus and it's like a whole like football team and the cheerleading team and all that stuff. You know?
Oh, okay.
It's a good one. Number 3, The Girl in the Basement,
Never seen it.
based on a true
Oh well, there you go.
horrific story. Just the most disgusting fucking shit imaginable, but it also actually happened.
Like not based, but
It's a true fucking story. This dude had planned out what he was going to do for like 20-something years and finally executed it.
and they made it into a movie.
Yeah.
Like, was it a book first?
No.
Oh damn.
It was a national fucking tragedy, in my opinion, and then they made it into. But yeah, The Girl in the Basement.
What year?
Ooh.
Early 2000s. 2010s.
The story happened during the 90s. It spread from the 80s to the 90s, actually into the early 2000s. But the movie was 2015 and 2020, I think, somewhere around there. So like fairly
okay.
new enough, right?
In the basement.
Damn. I
The
don't know if I
Girl in
wanna
the
watch
Basement.
that.
That one, honestly, that could be my number 2 if I wasn't just such a big fan of the Jeepers Creepers shit. I know they made a new one recently, but I'm just into the original too. But yeah, that is the fucking sickest shit. And the fact that it's true, that it actually happened, is just the bone-chilling part.
Yeah, I mean that's probably the driving factor behind all your.
Yeah, this guy was. We think you think fucking Jeffrey Dahmer's fucked up? No.
Damn,
that is
really?
some child's play compared to what this motherfucker was doing. Yeah, I would encourage you guys to watch it, just not on like a dark night, not on Halloween weekend, maybe not this weekend. Yeah.
So recap.
On what Netflix or?
Oh, that one is on. Where did I watch
Oh,
that?
damn, it's on a stream. It seems like something that should be in the fucking dark web.
I think I might. Yeah, word. I think I might have seen that on Hulu, but it could have been Prime because that's the only two streaming services I have anymore.
Right.
So it's one of those two. But yeah, to recap, number one, I Spit on Your Grave, just a fucking classic book, and the movie adaptation is just wonderful. Number two, Jeepers Creepers, the second one,
Jeepers.
and then
Creepers.
lastly, The Girl in the Basement.
How'd you get those eyes?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's right. Yeah, you know
I
what
fuck
I'm
with that
talking
shit. My grandpa growing up, he was like, "Don't ever watch Jeepers Creepers. It is the scariest movie you will ever see in your life."
You know what he's talking about?
Yep.
Yeah. The first one?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I watched it with him. I was like, "Papa,
Was he a fan?
what do you mean?" Like,
Did he enjoy the film?
yeah. He loves horror movies. He,
Oh, cool. Yeah.
My mom and my uncle were, they grew up with him taking them to the movies all the time,
Oh,
watching like
gotcha.
original shit, like Friday the 13th type shit.
Yep. Back when it was like an event.
Yeah,
to go
yeah,
to movies.
yeah.
Like, that
My
was
mom
a
didn't
thing.
like it,
Yeah.
but it was like a family thing. My uncle probably didn't like it either because he's like so fucking religious and like Baptist now. I think it was just my
Well, there's
grandpa.
a lot of satanic shit in that film. So,
yeah, he
like,
probably did not like that. I don't think he liked that.
it's fucking funny.
But
I mean, that dude is supposed to be like some sort of spawn of Beelzebub. So like, there
Yeah.
you go.
yep. I mean, it's like the origin of all
Yeah,
movies now. There's like some demon origin that's come to fruition.
Dude, even in This Is the End, the very last thing they run into is the way Jay describes Satan with the 7 serpents coming out his back and his big old swinging dick. Remember, he had a big old dick swinging around, it was flopping on his legs and shit. That's they didn't have to do that. They did that for us. That was for us. Yeah.
Seth
That
Rogen's
was just
like,
a
I
little
got
gift.
y'all.
Yeah. Here's a huge cock. By the way, it's made out of fucking magma.
But that's it for the top 3 scariest movies.
I'm actually gonna have to opt out of this one because I don't even know any fucking scary games, bro.
Kingsley, how many scary games
Again, I
have you
don't
played?
really game like at all. So I mean, hide and seek.
Yeah, it might just be me on this one.
I'll try to play scary
My
games.
brother
Dude,
did
it's-
actually put me in his room. He turned off all the lights. He gave me his headset and had me zoned into his brand new big ass screen TV. It was, I believe, on his 360. He had some fucking weird game where you're going around killing stuff and there's a bunch of jump scare shit. I have no idea what it was, but after the second jump scare, I pulled off that headset and I was like, I'm fucking done here.
You're
Like,
so
this is not-
immersed.
Yeah. Was I? Oh, and that asshole, that fucking dick. He knew when the jump scare was coming, so he came up behind me and I'm zoned in, right? He comes up behind me and right when it happens, he goes, "Ugh," right on my
Oh,
shoulders.
dude,
just,
I was
just to make. That's why I got up and left. I'm remembering this now. I was pissed off at him and I was like, this isn't even enjoyable. Like I just want to play Guitar Hero, you know, like, or Saints Row or something. I
That's
just wanna
the
fucking fuck
reason
around.
why you stopped playing video games. That one moment.
Maybe that and Twisted Metal. I used to get so pissed off playing that game when I would lose.
You know what? I've never played it.
Oh, that's
I
a
never
good
played
one.
Twisted
It's a
Metal. I'm gonna
classic.
get roasted for it because it is a classic.
Yeah, I'm surprised you haven't played
Yeah.
it. Yeah. I don't even remember what console I was fucking using, dude.
Probably PS2.
I don't know. I would just tell Daryl to cue it up for me, and when it was ready, I would be in that fucking ice cream truck clown car with a bobblehead on top, killing people. Yeah,
Fuck yeah.
yeah.
So I'm gonna list my top 3 scariest games. Number 1, Outlast. Haven't even finished it. I'm midway through. The last time I played it was probably 4 or 5 years ago. Midway through, I know exactly when the guy is gonna come out. I can't do it. I get too scared. Like I'm right at the entrance of this sewer, and he's right on the other side. And every time I can't figure out how to get past him, and I can't handle him chasing me. So I don't like when shit chases me in games. I freak the fuck out.
Reminds you of those dreams, huh?
Yeah, dude. See, we're going full circle on the
Yeah,
BKO podcast. Dak Attack, Mag Attack. We didn't even do the intro. Oh my god, we're shitting on the Dak. He'll be in the outro.
Yeah, I noticed I didn't hear Tides today either.
he'll be in the outro. We had to get right to business. See, look, 1 beer deep, and I'm already fucking black out. But Outlast,
You're what?
blackout. I don't know where the fuck I am right now.
Yeah.
This whole 2.5 hours, not gonna know. But Outlast, because I can't fucking finish it. Okay. Alien Isolation, I finished it on the hardest difficulty. but it is so scary. I think I mentioned this to you, JP. This enemy,
Yep.
it's AI, so it learns your movements. So like if you're in a level where you hide in this locker like 3 separate times just trying to get rid of him, he's going to notice it like the second or third time you try that level hiding in the locker. So he'll pick up on your movements, your patterns, and then he'll fuck you up. And it's Alien, like from the Alien movies. He'll just come.
Oh, like the Alien.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's and he'll rip you out of that locker and fucking stab you and you're dead.
Does he have the mini mouth in his mouth?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
Yeah.
And the only thing that saves you in that game is a flamethrower. Once you get that, you're good.
You have to toast the eggs.
Yes, have to toast the eggs, and there's multiple
Oh, yeah.
aliens that just
Oh,
come out of
shit.
fucking nowhere
Oh,
right
God.
whenever you're about to finish the game.
Fuck up their nest and stuff.
Yeah. There's a clip because I streamed it and I put a whole bunch of videos on YouTube. There's a clip where I'm just cocky as fuck. I'm just like mowing down this one fucking alien. At this point, I didn't know there was multiple. I look to my left, motherfucker, it's right in my face, and you see like because it's mouse and keyboard, you see like me just fucking freak out and like the gun is swaying. I'm like fuck, and then it stabs me in the back.
Oh, it killed your ass.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
damn.
I had no fucking chance. I get paralyzed in that moment. I just get
Really?
yeah.
Okay.
I do not do well under pressure like that.
Okay.
I crumble.
All
But
right.
third, and it's not even like a horror game. It's Subnautica. So it's like a survival. So you're this guy. You're put in a raft like out in the middle of the ocean, and then your task is to like make a base and like discover all this life and build a ship and try to get back to land and discover all this stuff. So it's like Minecraft, but like really good graphics and in the water. So imagine Minecraft deep sea type shit.
What are you making your ship out of if you're in the middle of fucking high seas?
You get like a whole bunch of materials and stuff, and there's this like materializer. It's kind of like futuristic. You like go to this materializer, and then you can just build a whole bunch of stuff. It's like crafting. If you know anything about crafting games, it just follows that type of formula.
Cool. Okay.
But the thing that's scary about it is there's this big ass fucking alien whale monster thing called the Reaper Leviathan. And whenever you're in deep
badass
sea,
name.
like trying to scavenge for some materials, it'll just get quiet, and then you're just like looking in the dark
oh, is that
fucking
how they
deep
let you
sea,
know?
and then you'll just hear, and then all of a sudden you'll look to the right, and then you see a big fucking Reaper Leviathan coming at you. And I first few hours, bro, I had to pause the game, like in the middle of me being chased. I'm like, look, I got to reload the save. I can't. Do
I gotta
this.
reload the save.
I can't do this because like you're on the bottom of the ocean floor, and then you'll just look up, motherfuckers just plummeting down and trying to fucking kill you, and that type of.
Are you in dark water?
Yeah, yeah.
it's like
it's
pitch
like
black?
deep. Yeah, deep
can barely
dark
see
water. You
shit?
got like a
Okay.
flashlight that just
Yep.
covers a few feet in front of you.
Oh.
Yeah, it's
that's
horrifying.
Like unfair.
I think there's a fear that's called something. It's like deep sea shit.
Yeah, yeah, there's a fear.
Thalassophobia or something like that.
I couldn't do that.
Something
First time I
like
went
that.
deep sea fishing, I was begging, like I was probably 7 or 8 years old, but I was begging the charter captain that my dad had hired, please let me jump off the side of this fucking boat. I have to swim in this water. I can see like 200 feet down. I gotta get in there.
If I can see, I'll do it.
Yeah, and he was like, go ahead. And I jumped in, and my brother Thomas was about to shit himself because my dad was like, you can get in too, Tom. And he was like, no. Because you can see so far, it looks like never ending, you
Yeah.
know? Now, me, I was like, oh, this crisp ocean water feels so fucking good. Thomas was like, fuck that. I'm not getting there.
While we were in the lake,
Yeah.
I was having some flashbacks of Subnautica. If I wasn't
Oh,
as drunk as I
dude.
was, I would be kind of freaking
There
out.
are massive bull sharks in that lake. I told you that, didn't I?
You did. Yeah, that didn't help. Didn't help at all. Didn't
Can you
help.
believe that, Kingsley? It didn't help.
I'm just like, okay, all right. Let me just get
It's
some
really
more.
fine. It's really the alligator guard you have to worry about. The sharks are fine. Don't worry about them. Yeah, they won't hurt you.
You just gotta fend this off, so you
Yeah.
fend that off.
Yeah, you got to kill this one so this one doesn't eat you. Yeah, you know. Yeah.